evening, everyone. Just want to come in real quick. I always say that and never hear real quick. Really quick this time, seriously. Just want to come in really quick and share an update on what's going on with Faith One Mission in multiple locations, specifically Faith One Mission feeding 5 families. A little maintenance right there. Yes. So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the time you may be seeing this, be it live or on replay. This is Dr. Nathalie Chase Thompson. I am the CEO and founder of Faith Operation Faith Transition, Transportation, and Redevelopment Program. And we are specifically focusing during this COVID-19 time and season on one mission in multiple locations. And right now, we're honing it in even more so for safety reasons for one mission feeding 5 families each month. We had been doing it a couple of years ago. It was very successful. We got away from it. Now we're back into it full steam. Last month we nailed it. And we thank you for your donations. We thank you for your generosity. We thank you for your prayers and your support in any manner in which you've done that. Just this month, we've already gotten 10 people that are asking for our assistance. And to be honest, we submitted a post for $1 from each of you that sees our post, a donation. And the reason why, and it wasn't a gimmick, it was the truth. If 1,000 people gave $1, we could actually feed 5 families because we average between $174 and $197 worth of groceries for each family. So it wasn't a joke. It wasn't a gimmick. It's still in place. We still need your help. We're still asking for your support. So the link is available. I ask that you would give the $1. If you want to give more, of course, we will accept it. And remember, tax deductible. So I wanted to come on today, like I said, give you an update. Wanted to come on and give you an update. Just on this past Saturday alone, I think within a span of like 2 hours, we received 4 people that boom, 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 submitted inquiries, submitted their information, requested for us to come out and bring them the groceries. Came on, I believe it was last week. Some said I was in my feelings. I wasn't in my feelings. I was very serious because no, it wasn't last week. It was the beginning of, it was beginning of this month. Because in June, it took so long for people to reach out. And we actually came to the conclusion that you may have thought that we were going to give just anything. My philosophy in anything that we do, first of all, we do it with a spirit of excellence, and we have to do it with a heartbeat. We have to do everything with a heartbeat. Secondly, we would not give anything that we ourselves would not eat, we ourselves would not use. We will not give you outdated items. We will not give you, I don't care if the meat is frozen. We will not give you meat that is already expired or right at the expiration date. No, ma'am, no, sir. Because again, we will not give you anything that we ourselves would not ingest. So with that being said, we're asking again that if you will, if you can, it's $1. If each one of you sees this live or on the replay, or if you know of someone else and you want to share this with someone else, if you would just ask them to donate $1. Right now, like I said, we have 10 families. So that's roughly about $2,000. We can cover the first 5 with no problem. We still want to cover these next 5. And before this month is out, we anticipate a lot more to come in. Everything that we do, you can see our books. You can see what we're doing. We don't hide anything because we want you to know where your monies are going. We want you to know where your resources are going. Fortunately, like I said, we're having to hone back and wean. I won't say wean. We're having to slow down our housing and assisting those of alternative lifestyle housing, our homeless veterans, everyone. We're having to pretty much on hold right now. Not because we want it to be, absolutely not, because it does not change the fact that people are still in need. But because of COVID-19, we can't. They're not allowing us to take anybody in. They're not allowing us to place anyone. Do I agree with it or disagree with it? It's beyond my help. My control is beyond any of our control. We have to go that route. But as far as feeding people, I'm down with that like 2 flat tires all day, every day. So we're asking, please, if you will, if you can, because some people just don't have it. I understand that. If you can, if you would give $1, that's all. Like seriously, $1. 1,000 people give I said 1,000 people give $1. That's 5 people that we can feed. That's 5 families we can feed right there. The pictures that we put on the page, these are not pictures that we got from Adobe or pictures that we got from someone else. We were actually in the grocery store buying these groceries. We want you to actually see what it is that we're giving to these families. In most cases, you will not see the people's face, but you will see us get the items together, and we may take a picture with someone if they're willing to take the picture, or we may actually take a picture of us actually delivering it to that location. And that's to respect that person's privacy, because not everybody wants to be seen, and we respect that, but there are a lot of people that need help. Now let me say something with that. I don't care if you are employed right now. You may very well be employed right now. That's great. But you might still need some help. That's okay too. What we don't want is for anyone to feel ashamed, for anyone to feel embarrassed asking for help. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have been homeless. I know what it's like to have been in need. And I'm so grateful God has restored me. Not once, not twice, 3 different times He has restored me. And I am obligated to give back. Not out of guilt, not out of, that's my responsibility. So the people that come along and team up and yoke up with us, organizations that come along and team up and yoke up with us, we're not going to take any of your glory. We're not going to shine on anybody. But we need organizations that are willing to join in with us. We need people that are willing to join with us, because we want to grow this even farther than it has been. We've been actually doing this since October of 2014. A lot of people didn't know what we were doing, because I'm not one to have to get out in the front and tell everything. That's just not my nature. But God is saying, I don't care about your nature. This is what people need to do. So this is why I'm here now. So with all that being said, I said I was only going to be here for a few minutes, and I meant that. Don't know how many few minutes it's been, but that's all I was going to do, and I meant that. For you that are in need, you that are willing to donate, click that link and sow your seed. You that want to be a blessing to someone, help us do what we do. We welcome you. If you are in a different city, if you're on a different side of town, we go all over Jacksonville. If you're in a different city, if you're in a different state, and this is something that you would want to start in your location, reach out to us. That's what One Mission in Multiple Locations is all about, for us to establish what we're doing here and duplicate it in different areas. Because if we can help one family, we can make a difference. So if everybody can help, you've done your part. And we'll celebrate you just like we celebrate everyone else. So, OpFaith, Operation Faith, 501c3 nonprofit organization. We welcome and we continuously solicit your prayers and your aid. You take care, you be safe, you be well, because these days are trying. These days are trying mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, all of the above. No one is exempt. No one is exempt. But by the grace of God, we're able to do what we do. And we could not do it without your help. Love you. God bless you. God keep you.